Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss nomenclature of organic compounds. Here we know that the millions of organic compounds are there. To remember the name of the organic compounds, the IUPAC means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry is given a way of writing a carbon name for the carbon compounds. According to IUPAC, in the nomenclature, in the name of the organic compounds contains mainly three parts. They are word root, prefix and suffix. Word root, prefix, suffix. Okay, then first word root. So what is the importance of word root, sir? The word root says about the number of carbon atoms present in a molecule. Number of carbon atoms are present in the molecule can be described by the word root. For example, if the molecule contains only one carbon atom, that can be said as meth. If it has only one carbon atom. If it has two carbon atoms, eth. Right? And if it has three carbon atoms, prop. 4 carbon atoms, but. 5 carbon atoms, penta. Right? 6 carbon atoms, hex. 7, hept. 8, oct. 9, nano. 10, dec. So like if in a given carbon compound, in a given molecule, if it is contains 4 carbon atoms in the molecule formed by the 4 carbon atoms, then we can say it has but. Word root becomes a but. Okay, if 3, prop. And so and so. Okay, right. And next prefix. Prefix means this we can write in front of the word root. Okay, in front of the word root, prefix. Right? This we can write in front of the word root. So what does it says? Then prefix says about the substituents present in the given compound. Substituents given in the compound. Right? Again, the prefix is classified into 4 types. Here, first one, primary prefix. Primary prefix can say about the type of compound, that means cyclic. We have discussed that. The chains or straight chains and cyclic chains are present in hydrocarbons. Right? The prefix, the primary prefix can say about the cyclic chain. Okay, it says about only cyclic chain. That means cyclo, we will write cyclo. The primary prefix can present if a given molecule is cyclic, then only we will write cyclo. If the given compound is not cyclic, it is normally chained, then the primary prefix can absent. Okay, right. And next one, secondary prefix. Secondary prefix. Then secondary prefix can say that secondary grade functional group, right? About the functional groups as substituents. It says about the substituents. What all substituents are means? Those are our secondary grade, like halo. Okay, example halo or alkyl, alkoxy. It says so. For example, chlorine or bromine, these all are halos. Then it says about the halos in secondary. So secondary prefix can say about the substituents. So what we called as substituents are means secondary grade functional groups are called as substituents. And the next one, numerical prefix. If a same substituent is repeats twice or thrice, in such case we will write, if the same, for example, chlorine is as a substituent present in a given compound, in that the chlorine is given as 2 times, then we use the numerical prefix as di. If 3, tri. If 4, tetra, and so and so, so and so. Okay, in case of numerical prefix. Here in case of number prefix, in case of number prefix, a number prefix, which carbon atom contains this substituent. Here for first carbon, here out of for example here in the given compound it contains 4 carbon atoms, no? In that, which carbon atom? So in given example, first carbon atom and the third carbon atom contains this substituent. So that can be shown with the number prefix. This is about the prefix. So mainly prefix can say is substituents. And again it 4 types: primary prefix, secondary prefix, numerical prefix, and number prefix. Primary prefix can say is about the cyclo, that means nature of the, then it is the compound is in cyclic nature, right? And next suffix. Suffix, it can be will write right side of the word root. We will write it right side of the word root. And it says about the functional group. The prefix says that secondary grade functional group. It says about the functional group, main functional groups. And further, again the suffix is classified into 4 types. Then primary suffix, secondary suffix, and the same as C and D, which we have given here. These 2 also will present here, that numerical prefix and number prefix here as it is. So we know that what is numerical prefix and what is number prefix. So we have to discuss about these 2, primary prefix and suffix and secondary suffix. This is called as numerical. Instead of this we can write numerical suffix and number suffix. Okay, then primary suffix. This primary suffix can say about the saturated hydrocarbons. Okay, it gives about the saturated. Then here we know that these carbon atom can form single bond, double bond, and triple bond. If single bond, we can call as saturated. These are called as alkane, right? And double bond, alkene, and triple bond, alkyne. Okay, N and N. So here we will write this N in primary prefix. Instead of if it is a saturated one, we will write only N. If N means it says that the given compound is saturated one. If it is double bond, we can write ene, and triple bond is yn. We will write like this: an and in and ein. Okay, this is the way of writing. This we can write in primary. While if in a given compound in nomenclature, then it contains n, that it says that okay, it is single bond. That means the given hydrocarbon is saturated one. En means double bond, unsaturated one, like that. And next, secondary suffix. Next one is secondary suffix. Secondary suffix can say about the functional groups with a single term. If in that it has only hydrocarbons, we can use E, letter E. In a nomenclature contains at last we have E, then that shows that it is only hydrocarbons. Alcohol means we can write OL. Alcohol means in given compound, hydrocarbon compound as a main functional group as alcohol, we can designate it with OL, ol. Okay, right? Aldehyde means AL, and so and so, so and so. Next, numerical suffix. Numerical suffix means so same functional group. Same functional group is present 2 or 3 in the given compound. Then we can use di, tri, tetra, and so and so, so and so. Right? At which carbon atom contains that functional group, that can be designated with this number prefix. Okay, right. Okay, now we are going to write nomenclature for given examples. Okay, right. First of all, we have to write word root. First step is word root. To write the word root, we have to count how many carbon atoms are given. So that we have to give the numbering. So you can give the number from right to left or left to right, whatever it may be is correct. But if the compound contains any functional group, we have to give the least number to the functional group. Here there is no functional group, there is no substituents, there is no other bonds, only single bonds, a normal example, no? So that's why we can give from left to right or right to left. Right. But here, see here substituents. In this case, you can give the numbering from left to right or right to left, whatever it may be. So I have given right to left, 1, 2, 3. In the second example, here we have substituents. So 2 substituents. That means we have to give the minimum number for given substituent. See here, if I will give 1, 2, 3, 4. If I will give from right to left or left to right, I will get same number. So no problem. And here also, these are the substituents, and then I will give the number, least number for that. Here, sir, shall I give the numbering from left to right, right to left? Here we have to give the priority and to give the least number for first for functional group, then after triple bond, and after triple bond, and after substituents. Right? Okay. Here, which is the priority one? Functional group. So we have to give the number from left to right itself. We should give the number from left to right. Why? Because the functional groups are contained should give the least number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is the way to give the numbering. First one. So here first we have to write word root. Sir, 1, 2, 3. So numbering is number of carbon atoms are 3 now. Then here we have to write prop. Prop. No other prefix over there. Okay, it is not cyclic, so primary suffix prefix are not present, and there is no substituents. Directly we will go for suffix. Okay, right. Here this is single bond, no? So we have to write ane. Single bond means ane. And here it is only hydrocarbons. If hydrocarbons means we have to write E. So propane is the nomenclature. Easy to write or not? Okay. Right. Now here in the second example, first example propane is this. Why? Because A means single bond, E means and then hydrocarbons. Okay. Right. Here first we have to write word root. Then how many? 4. 4 means but. Here 4 means but. Right? Is it is a cyclic? No. So there is no primary prefix. So secondary prefix, it has secondary prefix. Substance has chlorine. Substance chlorine. So if it contains the secondary prefix, then we go for numerical prefix and numbering prefix. Then which carbon atoms contains the chlorine, sir? Second and third. The for between the number we should use a comma. 2, 3 hyphen. Okay, 2, 3 same chlorines, no? 2 are there, no? If the substituents or functional groups are repeated, then we have to use the di 2, no? Then we have to write di. These names are written as chloro. So 2, 3 dichloro. So about the prefix is completed. Next we have to come for suffix. Right here it is single bonds only. So single bond means we have to write An. And sir, here it has no functional group. It is simply hydrocarbon. Then we will write in. So 2, 3 dichlorobutane. 2, 3 dichlorobutane. Is this the way to write the nomenclature? Right? Here in case. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, again it is but. Sir, is this a straight or cyclic? Cyclic. So here it has primary prefix. Okay. That means you have to write cyclo. And here it has 2 substituents also. Which carbon atoms they contains? First carbon atom, second carbon atom. That means 1, 2. 1, 2. So bromine is twice, no? So di. Bromine we will write a bromo. To 1, 2 dibromo cyclobut. Then this is only simply hydrocarbon, no? And a single bond, no? So A. So simply hydrocarbon, then we have to write E. So 1, 2 dibromo cyclobutane. It is the nomenclature. This is the word. Easy to write, but you have to do much hard work. Right? Here in this case, sir, here 8 means octa. Okay? Right? And next, first we have to discuss about the primary prefix. Okay? Sir, it is not a cyclic, so leave it. Next, substituents. Yes, it has 2 substituents. Where it is 5th carbon atom, 6th carbon atom. So 5, 6. How many? 2, only 2. These are substituents. This is functional groups. Right? So dichloro. 2, 5, 6 dichloro. Right. Then, sir, here it has double bond. How many double bonds are given in the compound? 2 double bonds at 6th and 7th. So we have to write 6, 7 di. Means twice. 6, 7 di-ene, not en. Here we have to write en. En. Double bond en. And here it contains functional groups also. How many functional groups? 2 functional groups. Where at first carbon and second carbon. Right? So there I will write 1, 2. 1, 2. How many 2 are there now? Di. OH means alcohol, right? That means 1 comma 2 diol. So this is the nomenclature of a given examples, right? 5 comma 6 dichloroocta, octa 6 comma 7 diene, 1 comma 2 diol. So this is the way to how to write the nomenclature for given hydrocarbons. Okay, thank you.